You know, some stories stick with you, not because they're scary in a jump scare kind of way, but because they're just unsettling. They make you question what's real and what isn't. This story is about my Aunt May, and it's one of those that sends a chill down my spine every single time I think about it. So my Aunt May, back in her younger days, worked the late shift at a factory. This meant she often wouldn't get home until the dead of night, usually around 2 or 3 in the morning. Her drive home was mostly through these long, empty country roads, lined with dark woods on both sides. You know the type? The kind of road where your headlights are the only thing cutting through an ocean of blackness. One particular night, she was driving home, probably exhausted, just wanting to get to her bed. The road was empty as usual. As she rounded a familiar bend, her headlights landed on a figure standing on the shoulder of the road. It was a woman standing with her thumb out, hitchhiking. Now, anyone with a lick of sense would think, who in their right mind is hitchhiking at 2 a.m. in the middle of nowhere? My Aunt May certainly thought so. Her immediate reaction was a mix of confusion and fear. She gripped her steering wheel tighter, her foot instinctively staying firm on the gas pedal. She was not stopping, no way. As she drove past, she got a quick look at the woman. She was wearing a simple, kind of old-fashioned white dress. Her hair was long and dark, plastered to her face as if it were wet. But the most terrifying part? The woman had no face. Where her eyes, nose, and mouth should have been, it was just a smooth, blank surface. A featureless void. My aunt's heart leaped into her throat. She floored it, not daring to look in her rearview mirror, but she could feel it. She could feel this presence behind her. She risked a quick glance, and what she saw made her blood run cold. The figure, the woman in white, was no longer on the side of the road. It was running after her car, and it was fast, impossibly fast. It was keeping pace with her, its feet not even seeming to touch the ground as it glided through the darkness right on her tail. Aunt May was screaming, her eyes wide with terror, focused only on the road ahead. She pushed the car as fast as it would go, praying, just praying to get home. Finally, she saw the familiar lights of her neighborhood. She swerved into her driveway, slammed the car into park, and ran for her front door without looking back. She fumbled with her keys, burst inside, and locked every lock she had. She spent the rest of the night huddled in her living room, lights on until the sun came up. She told us the story the next day, and while we were all spooked, part of us wondered if maybe she was just overtired, if her mind was playing tricks on her. But then, a week later, the local news reported a horrific accident. A young woman had lost control of her car and crashed into a tree. She died on impact. The accident happened at the exact same spot on that country road where my aunt had seen the faceless hitchhiker. And that's the part that haunts me. That's the part that keeps me up at night. Was my Aunt May seeing a ghost from the past? A spirit forever tied to that stretch of road? Or was it something else? Did she somehow get a premonition? A terrifying vision of a tragedy that was yet to happen? A glimpse into the future? A warning of the death that would claim that spot just 1 week later? We'll never know for sure. But one thing is certain. My Aunt May never drove down that road at night ever again.